Tonight, tune in as Dave and I move forward in our battles against the Japanese shogunate. The Waco pirates had left me devastated in my recent wake. Dave, the mighty Tokugawa shogunate, power mighty, prosperity, affluence, attitude friendly, temperament ambitious, and integrity dependable, is rushing into my to save me, I guess. Me, the Date Karu, unfortunately a moderate power and moderate prosperity with only 2 province clan, is struggling to keep alive. Will we get through? Will we defeat Japan? Will we last as the rulers? Will I ever get this gum off the bottom of my shoe? Find out the answers to this and more on tonight's episode of Late Night Games.
That was an excellent intro. Please take your money now.
Thank you. I just got paid for an excellent intro.
Yes.
A gift of 1,000 koku as I rebuild my trade ships.
Yes, and you'll need that to build 930 koku, I believe it'll cost to build those 10 trade ships.
980. They're 98 apiece.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. And now I'm just going to do some auto-resolving of naval battles.
But I'm actually going to use the income you gave me to upgrade my farm. That's something I've been wanting to do for a while. I already had the 6 additional trade ships in queue, so they were already paid for.
Ah, okay.
So you basically gave me a rebate.
Yes, a rebate on your
Trade ship purchase.
Trade ship purchase.
Which I greatly appreciate, Dave.
I'm considering bribing this army, but it will cost me 3,000 koku.
Oh, ow. It's a lot of koku.
I'm gonna go to Kazusa. Just trying to make the decision here. I think I'm going to leave the Metsuke where he is for now. I'm not even sure if you can see what's on my screen on Paul's.
Nope.
Would be good if it followed movements, but it doesn't always have to.
Where's your Metsuke? Sitting outside of the castle town of Ichihara?
Yes.
Okay. Didn't you capture that castle last turn? Last time we played through?
No, that was Aizu to the west of there.
Okay. So you've moved an entire peninsula eastward.
Yes. Just upgrading that particular Metsuke.
Upgrades! We gotta give them upgrades, man. Yeah, upgrades.
Upgrades, upgrades.
Everyone loves upgrades. Yeah. Yay.
Yay. Just gonna arrest his ninja and build a couple more boats.
Did you successfully arrest the ninja?
Yes, he was put to death.
Excellent. Death to all ninja that are not mine or Dave's.
Yes. Death to the non-Date and non-Tokugawa ninja.
Do you know what I miss? Ask a Ninja.
Ask a Ninja was a fantastic video series. If you haven't seen it, maybe give a couple of the episodes a view.
Ask a Ninja 3. The mighty warriors of 3. They traveled so fast they became a single entity of ninja awesomeness.
Okay.
God, that was a long time ago that show was out, wasn't it, Dave?
Quite a long time, yes. Alright. I can't really remember any memorable quotes, but I'm sure somebody else in this video may be able to.
I look forward to killing you soon. Is how he ended every video.
There you go.
I even have the entire theme song memorized, but I'm not about to break out into song again.
It does happen quite often, the breaking of... out of into? The breaking into song, we'll say that.
I can't help it. When I'm playing games, I'm happy, and when I'm happy, I sing. It's just what I do, bro.
Hey, I have nothing against it personally. But I'll give you your turn to keep you from thinking of a song to sing.
Tried and executed. An enemy and Netsuke had our agent executed, having implicated them in crimes against the people.
Those poor, poor people.
But they didn't do anything. They were in their own homeland.
Hopefully they don't have enough money / are unable to bribe your general away. His loyalty is better than half, but there's a chance they might actually be successful if they try.
That would be bad. Then I'd have no army.
That's correct.
No, he will be good. He will be honorable. And he will help destroy this castle town, finally.
Yes.
Which I'm going to siege. And leave it siege, so he has to come out of the castle to fight me. And really, that was all I could do on this turn, because my naval forces were wiped out last turn.
Now on my turn, I'm just going to be entering diplomacy to hopefully trade with some new people. Increase my income by a little bit if I can.
Oh!
And Hattori.
Did you see the size of that army?
And a 5-star general to boot. The Hattori are going to prove quite the formidable foes. We have quite a lot of navy as well.
Basically, they're going to be our big people that we have to worry about. Get out of my territory, Metsuke!
The Hanma just moved a tiny bit. They didn't try to bribe you, which is a good thing. And those Waco pirates have gone on to attack your trade route.
I've noticed.
Let's see. I can trade with the Matsuda or no one else. So the Matsuda it is. But they are enemies of my friends. So I think I'm going to leave them out of the trading loop. Slowly advancing my armies.
So this Metsuke is a 3-star, the one that's in my territory, with counter-espionage and 1 point in investigator. His counter-espionage is level 3.
Well, that's pretty good.
And he's got a hunting dog. So the hunting dog, combined with investigate, gives him a +2 to cunning when apprehending. And the counter-espionage is +4 to cunning when counter-spying.
And I just successfully bought the province of Kazusa from the Hojo clan.
Wait, what? You bought it?
I bought it. Bribery has its advantages.
I'm trying to get through my head how that works. Hey, enemies, can I buy this town off you? Here's some gold, just walk away.
I think it's more the local kind of governing factors. The Metsuke goes, hey, the Hojo suck, but if you come over to Tokugawa, I'll make you very rich. And they agree, so I'm happy with that. As you would be.
I'll give you lots of rice.
Yes. Or lots of gold to the equivalent of rice, or something along those lines.
That large army on your doorstep is still kind of intimidating.
Yes, I'm slowly building up an army to take them out.
They're waiting for you to come out of the castle, I can tell.
Yeah. I don't know why they don't besiege me and prevent me from maybe training more units, but I'm not going to hold it against them. Maybe they have a reason, maybe they don't. Who knows? Now, I could go to war with the Hatakeyama and unblock your trade port, thus improving both of our income quite significantly.
Right now, the Hatakeyama can't really get to you unless they go through Takeda or through Hojo.
Let's see if they're allied to either of those.
They're allied to Hanma, I know that much.
They are allied to Hanma. They are my enemies. Or they're also enemies of the Hattori and the Miyoshi clan. Well, let's see what they're willing to barter with.
It's true, if you can get enough money away from them, that'll help me too.
Well, they're not willing to give me 3,000 koku. Let's try for 1,500 koku. No. Let's try for 1,000. No. Maybe 1,500. Or 500, sorry.
I was going to say, Dave, I'm going a little
just
backwards.
tried that. Yes. Well, they're not willing to. So...
Death to Hatakeyama?
Death to Hatakeyama.
Ha ha ha.
Now we're gonna try. I'm gonna ask Paul to join the war because he really doesn't have any other choice because he's already at war with them. Also, when it becomes Paul's turn, I'm gonna see if he's able to rebuild my boats in his port.
Ah, clever, clever.
It doesn't appear it lets me do that, which is unfortunate because this navy is rather weak now. They're all very well experienced, but they're rather weak otherwise. So I'm going to have to move them back to my own provinces to repair them.
Well, at least you've taken the Hatakeyama out of my port, re-establishing a trade route.
Which is quite important. And since I have those boats leaving, I'm going to move my other unit of boats towards Paul's port. I'm sure this is very entertaining for all of you. Stay tuned. We will be fighting some more very decisive battles within the next few turns, I'm assuming, as Paul attempts to take over Hanma's province in Uzen, and I attempt to push that army out of my
Territory.
Territory, yes. But for now, I'm going to have to end my turn. Just one trade ship sitting in a place is going to be moving, and with 10 seconds to go, I'll finish my turn.
Sea route raided. Art mastered. Heaven and earth. Recruit a ninja within the next 11 seasons to get +6 turns of increased ninja actions. I think I can do that. Next turn. I am going to siege them. Go to my arts. And I'm going to go with Zen to start building up clan-wide happiness with monks. I'm also going to grab my Metsuke and see if I can get him to attack this guy in one turn. He can. Let's try to apprehend. It's only a 23% chance, but...
better than 0%.
Mm-hmm. Enemy tried and imprisoned.
That at least gets him out of your territory for the time being.
Oh yeah, which was quite a concern. And I have my trade ships built in my port. Down in the other port, I'm going to do nothing at this point. I'm going to save my money for next turn so I can recruit a ninja and get that boost to ninjas. Diplomacy. What can I do diplomacy-wise? Well, I'm training with the Chosokabe. Let's see if I can also get them to give me some money.
Welcome. And what would you ask of the Chosokabe?
I'll demand 100 koku. Unacceptable. Alright. How about I get my princess to marry you? Let's make the proposal.
A most satisfactory end to our discussions. Our thanks.
Perfect. I just married off my daughter.
What?
That will make them like you for a very long time.
They are very friendly with me. Marriage between clans plus 100 friendship. Now maybe they'll give me some money.
Come. Let us take tea and talk. Then after we have
now
agreed,
maybe they'll give me some
what
money.
other
You
pleasures
should have demanded money
will
for
we
your daughter
enjoy?
and sold her off.
No. I was gonna give them my daughter in good faith and then come begging to them for money, like the in-laws they never wanted. But no, they won't give me nothing. So we're moving on to your next turn, Dave.
Yep. Just watching the Hojo move around their boats. Attack my trade route a little bit. That's okay. The Chosokabe are quite the valuable friends, I think.
Why do you think I gave him my 18-year-old daughter? She was getting almost too old to marry off anyways. I had to do it soon.
The Hattori are offering me a military alliance.
That might be a good idea to take at this point.
But they do hold all the provinces around Kyoto, so it'll make it harder for me to strike for the winning of the game. It's a difficult decision to make.
Because for
Let's
now,
see if
they
they're
may
willing-
be able to help you.
That's right. Let's see if they're willing to give me some money in exchange for that alliance. 2,000 koku? No. I think I'm going to accept. For now.
A wise move, my friend.
Only time will tell. They're only enemies of my enemies, so I shouldn't have too much trouble with them. For now.
Perhaps we can get them to join our war against the Hatakayama.
That would definitely help us naval-wise. And natal-wise. I don't know how natal-wise, but it will.
Kill their unborn children.
Yes. Natal-wise. Good point.
And as the seasons change to fall, it becomes Dave's turn.
Capture Hitachi. Where is Hitachi? I've been given a missive to capture the Hitachi province. And I have 8 seasons to do so. I think I will manage that one.
I'm looking for Hitachi.
It's just to the east of my easternmost province. Again, if you're just tuning into this particular
Haha.
episode, the map of Japan is kind of turned on its side, where west is north and north is east. If that makes any sense. For the purposes of our recordings, we'll just be calling them as they appear on the map, not as they appear in actuality. Okay.
And if you want to see more details on that, check out our first video where I actually take a map and twist it accordingly to show what Dave's talking about. I'm not doing that again.
No, far too much effort, too little reward. And as promised, there will be some battles taking place. I do have a bit of an advantage here, but I will be fighting this battle.
Damn, this is going to be an intense battle, Dave. He's got some really veteran archers. Sorry, not veteran, but improved accuracy.
Yep.
Can Dave win against these mighty archers of the Hojo clan?
Hojo. It's funny because it's funny.
Matsudaira Inari versus Daidojo Shigeyori. Fight!
In slow motion.
Fight!
Yes. I'm assuming you used an effect on your voice there.
No, I just spoke slower.
Ah. Makes a lot of sense now. Just
Dave,
what?
if I were to do an after effect on the voice, you wouldn't hear it because it would be in the post editing.
Oh.
Anything that occurs on the microphone that you hear is all me.
I don't know, maybe you have like a voice changer or something along those lines.
I have a voice modulator built into my DeLorean wristwatch. Now, only part of that was a lie, Dave. Dave's gone silent on us.
My apologies. My wife just came home
Ah,
and gave me a coffee.
you
Coffee
lucky
is definitely
bastard.
good. Yes. It's actually not just any old coffee, it's a latte. Just so I can feel as pretentious as possible while I'm drinking it.
I wish I had someone coming over that would bring me coffee.
You probably could if you called a friend and asked them to bring you a coffee.
I would have a friend that would come over in a moment's notice, probably, but most of my friends that'll do that are too poor to pick up coffee.
That's pretty sad considering coffee is relatively cheap. Just
Extra large Tim Hortons coffee with an espresso shot.
with an espresso shot.
Yeah, they add
Added.
espresso shots now
Ah.
as an
To
option.
make the coffee even stronger and yummier.
Mm-hmm. Don't you miss Tim Hortons, Dave? Don't you miss it?
If that is an attempt
To get you to
make
come
me
visit?
feel bad, I'll be coming to visit.
I know.
We'll probably be done recording this by that time. I doubt it'll be done showing. Okay. Forward, march!
I hope we're done recording this episode before you fly to Canada.
This episode. Wow. That would be one long episode.
Alright, let's move in and watch Dave's units advance. Take a scope out of the enemy. So the enemy's just moving as a single block, as is Dave. They're actually standing still with their archers in the lead. Spearmen directly behind. Samurai covering up the rear. And then the cavalry units at the far back. And there's a break between the samurai that the cavalry units can run through. But he is not moving. How about you, Dave? Are you still advancing?
I am still advancing. In formation as usual.
How far will you advance before you let him have to bring the battle to you?
Well, I fully intend to bring the battle to him in this particular instance. I'm just going to let my troops rest before I advance upon his archers. And while I'm thinking of that, my weaker archer units are going to be told to keep their distance. Now my advantage here is a very small one, but I do have far more bow units than he does, so I intend to make, hopefully, the best use of that I can.
I wish I could see the range of your bow units.
You can assume that it's pretty close to theirs, maybe...
I can't see theirs either.
Oh. Oh, I mean, pretty close to their units.
Okay. I am watching the two armies face off like two rival teams taking the field, ready to do glorious battle. Looks like Dave's units are getting ready to fire.
Not quite yet. Maybe another 10 seconds of walking and they'll be in range.
His units still standing incredibly still.
I think I'm ready to assume...
The question is, do you have fire arrows?
I do have fire arrows.
Your archers are loosening their formation.
Loosening is a weird way to put it. And he's come into range.
He's moving two bow Ashigaru forward in an attempt to draw fire, I guess? Now the two outside bow units are moving forward. Did you just lose fire? You loosed fire. That just looks awesome. Yeah, that made those two groups decide they were losing decisively. It brought one down to 55 units out of 112, brought the other to 36 of 120. It's basically piles of corpses now. You do have the advantage in an archer battle, that's for damn sure.
Wiped out one of his units. 2. I can see his katana samurai are coming out to meet me.
As are his cavalry. They're rushing through. Actually, his whole group is just going chaotic. So I would move your samurai in to meet his samurai. If any of them survive that onslaught of arrows as they rush forward. You took out 20% of the squadron before he even got to you. Almost 30% of it. His whole army's rushing forward now. So this is where your tactics have won you, but will you have the numbers to take him on when he panics and just rushes forward?
Only time will tell, my friend.
Beating his horse with spear, very good. Having your bows run away. Run away! Run!
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
I think that archer unit's gonna get rocked.
This Boashigaru to the west? East?
East, that had to get stuck engaged with samurai. Aside from that, your large number of spear units has done you well. Oh, you managed to rescue that bow unit just in time with your samurai.
Glorious victory
Yes.
will soon be yours.
And it looks like I've won this one. I think some of his units will survive, but not too many of them.
His units will survive, but they'll be horribly weakened. And terrified.
Definitely terrified.
Well, Dave, that was a great battle to end this video off on, I think.
Stay tuned next time for more Shogun Total War 2, or however you say it, with Paul and Dave as we attempt to take over Nippon, Japan.
Yes, feudal Japan. So tune in next time, everyone, as we come together in Shogun 2 Total War to take on Japan. Check us out on Facebook or Twitter to keep up to date on all things that are late night games. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you like what you're seeing, hit a like button down below. Any comments or suggestions, leave them in the comment section down below, and one of these days I will get a grasp on the English language. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.